Hey guys, my name is Olga and welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna try new limited edition from Catrice Desert Dune. You're gonna see all products from this collection and of course we are gonna discuss everything, so take a seat and let's go. We start today from eyeshadows because I wanna show you swatches on eyelid. Most likely in my look I'm gonna use these two shades, not sure about this one. But at least I will show all of them to you. And of course, we're gonna start from shade 1. Don't remember which one. Actually, this one is shade 1. I'm not a big fan of the packaging because it looks a little bit kind of cheap, and I think that it might be easily broken. Yes, it looks wonderful, but it feels a little bit cheap. Applicator is quite nice, and it seems to me that shade 1 is less pigmented than others. Starting from the center, I don't have anything on my skin, as you can see. I will apply a foundation in the background. So, blending the edges a little bit. Oh, way too much. Be careful while applying this shade over bare skin because it looks a little bit patchy. If you apply a bit of a concealer on your eyelid, I think it should be better. Moving to shade 2. It's a beautiful shade for some daily looks and I hope that I will try it today. Grabbing this beauty and again starting from the center right here. Yeah, beautiful neutral light shade. For some daily looks or even for some events, that's nice. Looks okay, easy to work with, and you can apply it on bare skin. It's not patchy. Shade 3 might be used for smoky eyes. Looks more like neutral brown, starting again from the center, but honestly not really even that neutral. It contains a bit of something cool tone, a bit of gray, I would say, even more, and it doesn't look that pigmented as shade 1, but I think that you can layer it. It might be a little bit patchy if applied on bare skin, but as the shade is lighter than this one, it's not really that visible. Bronzer time, and this product was released in 2 shades. I took both and I'm gonna show you both shades. On swatches, honestly, these two guys, they look quite similar. On camera, it's visible that this shade is definitely darker, this one is definitely lighter. Undertones, honestly, they look kind of similar and quite warm. So if you're a pale girl, maybe you can try shade 1, but it depends. Texture is quite interesting because it's a little bit creamy. And let's start from shade 1. Of course, I'm gonna mix these 2 shades together, but for now I will show you these 2 shades as it is. Okay, starting from this side. Yeah, it's a kind of cream to powder. This shade is quite nice. It's not, of course, it's warm, but it doesn't look that orange on skin. Quite easy to work, quite easy to blend. Applying it over a foundation directly. So I haven't applied powder yet. Well, nice shade, quite nice. But again, if you're a pale girl or if you have extremely cool undertone pale skin, may appear in your case too orange. Might be a layered coverage, sorry, not coverage, pigmentation is more average. Now let me show you shade 2. Gonna use the same brush. Of course, this product is not dusty because it's partially creamy. Yes, this shade is a bit darker, but look at this too. Yes, it's visible that this one is kind of a little bit darker, but honestly, in some cases, they may look fully the same. Let's compare shade 2 and shade 1. I can barely see the difference. Moving to the blush, and again, two shades were released. Shade 1 is more peachy, shade 2 is more about berries. And of course, I'm gonna show you both shades as it is, and then I'm gonna mix them. Warning, talking about the darker shade, it appears to me that it's a little bit patchy. At least when you do some swatches, it looks a bit patchy, so you have to be careful with this shade. I'm gonna use different brushes just in case for showing you the shades. Texture is nice, it's creamy, it's soft, so you shouldn't have issues while applying this product, but of course we are checking everything. And yeah, shade 1 is more like pink peachy, and if you prefer having something refreshing, this shade is quite nice. Doesn't dissolve a foundation, but of course don't forget to pat this product on your skin. If you're gonna drag a lot, might be an issue. Looks quite lovely. By the way, product is a bit shimmery. Now let's try the darker shade. Crossing fingers. Please don't be that patchy. Okay, grabbing. Oh, it's quite dark. Okay, taking off extra just in case, because this shade seems to me kind of a bit more pigmented, and I don't wanna have issues. A bit, yes, it's still a bit patchy, so be careful with it. Shade is definitely bright and quite dark. I would prefer this one. This one, first of all, it's tricky. Second thing, yes, it still it looks a bit patchy. Let me blend it more. At least I will try to blend the edges. So shade 2, shade 1. This one is definitely my side, but if you have more cool undertone, I would probably think that you would prefer this one. Mixing eye makeup, and I'm gonna do smokies, and I wanna try at least 2 shades. We are going to start from shade 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and it's gonna be my base for today, and I'm gonna use this shade as a crease shade, kind of. Starting, well, honestly, I can start from the center, and I can easily apply the lighter shade a little bit over. Or, okay, let's start from the outer corner, adding the shade as well to the crease, closer to the inner corner. This one is definitely, yeah, it looks a little bit even cool tone still, I think so. Yes, it is cool tone. Okay, let's add a bit more. And as well, adding the shade on the lower lid. Honestly, I thought that this shade would be darker. You know what? Let's add a bit of shade 1. At least maybe closer to the outer corner. And it seems to me that shade 1 is the darkest one. And let's try to mix these two together at least a little bit. Adding closer to the outer corner, blending the shade into the previous one. So adding a bit more definition, at least a little bit. And as well adding the shade closer to the inner corner. And in the center, let's add the lighter shade. Starting from the center and blend the shade closer to the inner corner, closer to the outer corner, and a little bit above the crease. It looks kind of boring, but I will keep it as it is, as today we are testing these liquid eyeshadows, and I will add black liner, a pencil, gel pencil, near the lash line and in the waterline, as we are doing smoky eyes, and blending the shade into the previous shades. Doing exactly the same thing on the lower lid, adding the shade in the waterline, and of course blending the edges. We shouldn't keep this line as it is, otherwise it looks like your eye is way too small. Blending the shade and of course adding it between the lashes. We'll add light pink highlighter in the inner corner. And as a mascara, I'm gonna use product from Maybelline, Sky High. We'll finish my eye look, we'll show it to you closely, and we will discuss. And we start our discussion from the products I'm wearing currently on lips. I use two lip liners, Eveline in shade 6, and in the middle I've applied this beauty from Kiko Milano Street Heart in shade 3. And as well as a lip gloss, I use this beauty from Kiko Milano in shade 6. And guys, time to discuss. What I do like about this new collection is the design. All the products look so stunning, the packages are nice, and yeah, just take a look, they are beautiful. But everything is not that perfect and everything is not that great from the quality point of view. For instance, if we talk about these packagings related to eye shadows, they are a little bit kind of cheap, and I think that they might be easily broken, especially this part, so be careful with it. Talking about this beauty, it looks fine, it looks interesting, but I received it slightly broken. So I had to fix it. Of course, I had to fix it. It's doable, you can do it. The idea is quite nice. I like it, and probably I will wear this product time to time, but it's more like an accessory. This hair clip, it doesn't really hold my hair. And if you have more, well, no, no, just as a something you can wear it as something beautiful and nice, and that's it. Looks quite interesting, lovely. Now it's time to discuss the products, and of course we are going to start from the bronzer. We have two shades, both shades are quite nice, but in my case, if um, I apply one layer, these two shades, they look almost identical. Shade 1 is definitely a little bit lighter, shade 2 is definitely a little bit darker. But depending on your skin undertone and your skin tone, these two shades, they may look fully the same. What I do like about this product, of course, the packaging, and of course, oops, the formula. Because the formula is quite nice, it's creamy, and it seems to me like it's more a cream to powder. Easy to work with it, easy to apply it. It might be applied even over powder because I've tried to do it and it was okay. This product is not patchy, it's easy to work with it, easy to blend it. Pigmentation is between low and average. This product might be layered. I don't have any questions. The only thing that both shades are quite warm, expected, it's a bronzer, but if you have pale skin or light skin cool undertone, may appear way too orange in your case. The shade itself looks like neutral orange, but it's not really that orange because sometimes we can have something extremely orange. This shade it's not the case. It looks great. In my case, it looks quite lovely, like both shades, but of course, this product is not for everyone. Like this formula, and I can definitely suggest, and I think that this product is the best one from the collection. Blush. Slightly disappointed, I would say. Be careful with the packagings. They seem quite cheap and they feel quite cheap and you can break them. Of course, expected. I do prefer shade 1 because it's not patchy. Shade 2, yes, it's dark, yes, it's beautiful, yes, it's more about berries, but it's patchy. And you have to be careful while working with the shade, while layering it, and especially don't apply a lot, because if you apply a lot it's more visible, but as an option you can mix these two shades and the result is going to be quite nice. Product is creamy, easy to work with it, especially with shade 1. With shade 2, of course, it's a little bit more complicated. You have time for blending. You have to set this product with a powder because it's just simply creamy. Product is shimmery. We have, if I'm not mistaken, shade 2 contains more big shimmers. Yes, shade 1 has some as well, but not that many, and it's not really that visible. Finish is shimmery satin. So if you prefer having something full matte, it's not your product at all. Shade 1 is a mix of light pink with peach. Shade 2 is just simply kind of dark bears. And if you have deeper skin tone, I think that this shade should work quite nicely in your case. Yeah, nice product, but yeah, has some drawbacks. And if I had to choose, I would choose, of course, the bronzer, because it's easier to work with it. And our last product for today, liquid eyeshadow tint. Honestly, I expected having something more, I would say. Pigmentation is between low and average. You can layer this product a little bit. But with some shades, it's not that easy to work with, especially with shade 1. With shade 1, you have to be extremely careful because it looks quite patchy. And ideally, you should combine it with something. I can't really suggest you wearing it as it is, because when you start blending the edges, it looks patchy. Let's be honest. You can layer this product, but again, you're not gonna have something extremely bright and extremely pigmented. It's more, I would say, average. With shade 1 and shade 2, it's definitely easier to work with. You can wear these two shades for some daily looks. And if you have cool undertone light skin, or for instance, pale skin, you would definitely like these two shades because they are cool tone. They are cool tone and they contain a bit of gray, especially shade 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's shade 3. And if you ever wanted to try something slightly satin and kind of brown cool tone, this shade is yours. For some daily looks, it may work quite nicely. Shade 1 is cool tone as well. It's more like kind of cool tone champagne. Quite light, but for some daily looks, it seems and it looks quite nicely. You can easily work and you can easily wear such products as an eyeshadow primer, and I do prefer wearing such products as eyeshadow primers because in my case, these such products, they can easily crease if I keep them as it is, and most likely these guys will crease during a day. And I haven't described you shade 1. It's dark burgundy with gray undertone. So when you start blending it, it appears more gray than pink. And it was our last product for today. And before showing you how all these products behave during the day, let me show you one beautiful place. I was there several days ago. We were hiking there, and I just want to show you several small videos. Hope you will enjoy it. I have my makeup on today around 8 hours, and as I'm currently editing this video and as I want to publish as fast as I can, so today only 8 hours. Let's check everything, and we are going to start from the bronzer. This product is perfect and it still looks quite bright and no issues at all. The blush, small small issue. I think that it doesn't look that bright anymore. I've applied a powder over, I always apply a powder over cream products, despite the fact that I have normal skin, just in case. But here, it's okay. On this side, something is wrong. So if you have combination skin or oily skin, I think it's more no than yes. Eyeshadows, they started to crease. It's not really that visible because the eyeshadows are not that kind of pigmented. But yes, they started to crease. I told you about it. I told you that in my case it would be expected, so no worries. And if you have deep eyes, hooded eyes, yes, they can crease. Don't forget to set this product with a powder. I haven't done it today. And as an option, don't forget to set them with basic eyeshadows, at least a little bit. Or you can apply a bit of a bronzer over. It's an option as well. They are quite bright. They are still quite bright. And finish, it's more satin eyeshadows than metallic, I would say. For daily looks, it's fine, but if you prefer something brighter and something more pigmented, I'm afraid it's not your product. Let me know down below what you think about this new collection from Catrice. Do you like it or no? And are you gonna buy any products or no? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, don't forget to put a thumbs up and of course consider subscribing. I wish you a pleasant day and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!